Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is Muhammad Atif and this is the summary of today's lesson. Today we started uh, lesson 5, unit 6 in the student book from page number 90 and 91. As you know that this whole unit is all about myths and fables. So the last lesson was also about a poem, a fable related to a worm. So we discussed first two activities and today we resumed our lesson from activity 3. Activity 3 is also about listening activity, in which we have to listen to the track 35 and then we have to use past simple and past continuous tenses to complete the summary. So I've included the track and then I asked the students to participate and complete the lesson, complete the summary. So they have completed and then I displayed the answer. So I'm going to include the track 35 for the summary purpose as well. So listen to the track.
Track 35.
The Lambton Worm. One morning John Lambton was fishing in the River Wear. He caught a fish upon his hook, but Lambton had no fear. Just what kind of fish it was, young Lambton could not tell. He couldn't be bothered to carry it home, so he threw it down a well. Now Lambton thought he would like to be a soldier and fight in wars. He joined a group of knights so tough, they didn't mind wounds or scars. They travelled far and had adventures, lots of stories he could tell. Very soon he forgot about the strange thing in the well. But the worm got fat and grew and grew and grew an awful size. It had great big teeth, a great big mouth, and great big goggly eyes. And when at night it crawled about, having a little browse, if it felt thirsty on the way, it milked a dozen cows. This scary worm would often feed on calves and lambs and sheep, and swallow little kids alive when they were fast asleep. And when it had eaten all it could, and it had had its fill, it crawled away and wrapped itself 10 times round Penshaw Hill. The news of this awful worm and its strange goings-on soon crossed the seas and got to the ears of brave and bold Sir John. So home he came and caught the beast, and cut it in 2 halves, and that soon stopped it eating kids, and sheep and lambs and calves. So now you know how everyone on both sides of the weir lost lots of sheep and lots of sleep, and lived in mortal fear. So let's say thanks to brave Sir John, who kept the kids from harm, saved cows and calves by making halves of the famous Lambton worm.
So that was the track and after that we discussed the answers. So here are the answers on your screen right now. After that we discussed the fourth activity. Activity 4 was also about the reading and comprehension activity. So we read this poem again and then we answered these questions. The first question was about open-ended answers. So I asked the students like, what do you think, the worm was real or not? So some students said real, some said not real. According to the mythical creatures, it wasn't real. And some students said that it was real because they have seen a movie related to that type of subject. So both answers are correct. It's open-ended answers. So the rest of the answers are from the poem. So after discussion, we have solved the activity 4 and then I displayed the answers as well. So answers, all the answers on your screen right now. After that, we have discussed the use of English. Okay. And in this lesson, we have words in blue. Okay. These bold words. So we have to match these bold words with the meanings. So we solved this activity as well and then I displayed the answers as well. So here are the answers on your screen right now. Basically this is the vocabulary activity as well. So I already displayed the vocabulary slides in the previous lessons. So you can see, you can watch the video as well. After that, we have discussed the next activity, which is pronunciation activity, stressed and unstressed words. Basically, stressed words are the words, keywords within the sentence. When we speak, when we read the sentence, we stress on some words, and those words are called keywords or the main words. And there are some words that we do not stress, or unstressed words. Same like he, upon, his, these are unstressed words, and caught, fish, hook, these are the stressed words. So we practice the stressed words as well, and then I asked the students to identify the stressed words from the activity 7. So they try to guess it, and then I also included track number 37 from the activity, from the track 37. So to check our answers about the stressed and unstressed words from activity 7. So this is the words that we practiced. So I asked the students that kind, fish, and Lambton, tell, bothered, home, through, well. So these are the stressed words in this verse. So now I'm going to play the track as well, so you can identify it as well.
Track 37.
Just what kind of fish it was, young Lambton could not tell. He couldn't be bothered to carry it home, so he threw it down a well.
Okay, so that was the track. So after that, we ended our lesson. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for your participation. Take care and goodbye.